Hi, thanks for tuning in. This is Kim with Central Valley Talk, and today I'm joined by Lucy Salazar, right? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, and Lucy is with Century 21 M&M, right?
M&M and Associates out of Madeira, 2000 North Shore in Madeira.
Out of Madeira, great. And you'll definitely have to say hi to...
To all my customers and my family and my friends at Madeira, which I love my town of Madeira.
Oh, Madeira is such a nice town, isn't
We're
it?
only like 20 minutes, 15 minutes north of Fresno.
Oh, and you feel like you're in a completely different world.
Mm-hmm. Everybody knows everybody, but we mind our own business, but at the same time, we're there to support each other.
I've been to some fundraisers at the Catholic Church.
Yes, yes.
Oh, they are so much fun.
Yes,
With
yes.
music and dancing, and I think we raised some good money for the hospital.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, it was really good. How long have you lived out here in Madeira?
I came to Madeira in 1985. We had our house built. and
Okay.
We had our house built in 1985, so we've been at Madeira since 1985.
Wow, okay. And so, did you live here in the valley your whole life?
Yeah, I lived
or-
here in the valley. I was born here in Fresno. and
Oh,
then-
okay, okay.
Yeah, so I-
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, I was born here in Fresno, and I grew up on the west side, and then me and my husband went to visit friends, and we found Madeira, and we go, you know what, we would like to build here, so we had a house built.
Oh, nice. Oh, and so as a mom, do you have kids?
I have 4 children, and they all live in Madeira.
Oh, they do. That was
Yes,
my question.
yes.
So
I
all
have-
your kids have stayed around.
Yes, I have 2 boys and 2 girls.
Oh, how
Yeah, so 2 and 2.
nice.
So it's girl, boy, so.
Yeah. I did the girl, boy, and then I stopped. So 2 boys and a girl. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's nice to have your family around you, isn't
I
it?
have my oldest son, well, he's a second child. He's also in real estate as well.
Good for him. That's
and
a
my
smart
oldest daughter
thing.
does lending.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy, so it's a family affair.
Well, the 2 older ones, the 2 younger
Yeah.
ones selected other careers, so.
Well, then that's okay.
Yeah,
It's
that's okay. That's
up
good.
to them.
Yeah,
but
whatever their passion
yeah,
is.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But that's nice because then you can refer clients, or
Yes,
and you
we
can
refer
help
clients,
each other. And
But we have other, Central 21 at our office, we don't have a lending company there, but we have other companies that we work with closely that we usually I will send my clients to lenders that I know are going
Of
to
course,
take care of them.
yeah, I know. I found in the homes that we have bought that it's never one-stop shop.
Yes.
You really need to check out
Yeah,
lending.
spread it around, and,
Yeah.
and depending on the client, sometimes certain lenders will work better with them. And you
Yeah.
kind of have to know your client too, so that's another plus too.
Yeah, and different needs and necessities,
Yes.
backgrounds, and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Well, gosh, I'm so glad you came onto our show today.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
Now, I understand you have a house on El Paso you'd like to show
I have
us?
a house on 17434 El Paso. It is a
Okay.
3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Uh-huh.
And it's about almost 1,400 square feet on a half an acre. It was built in 2002. And it's a home that is kind of a little bit in the outskirts of Madeira, but it also... Okay, it's a little bit in the outskirts of Madeira, but it's close to the schools. It's a new school. They were built a couple of years ago, a middle school and a grammar school. Yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful home.
So people like this area because it's still close to town, close to school, and close enough that they aren't too far from town as well.
Wow. So now this home looks like it's ready to move in.
It is. It's ready to move in, turnkey ready. It's good for a starter home for a young couple starting out.
Sure.
Or sometimes we have clients that want to downsize. They had the big house, kids have moved out, and now they just want something more smaller for them to maintain. Like myself, a single parent. Now I prefer a smaller house because it's just you.
Sure.
But,
Yeah.
it is a good location.
Yeah, it looked like it, you might be able to go in there and update some things, but then you get to have your own choice.
Yes, exactly.
Which is always nice,
Yes.
as opposed to going in and,
Having to rehab everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, exactly. And now, also, there's a property on 18th and a half Street?
Yes, it's
Okay.
25918 Avenue 18 and a half. It is also a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,550 square feet on half an acre, a little over half an acre. It's a well-maintained home, right close to the fire station, very close to the school district, and again, it's within the outskirts of Madeira. And,
Oh, how pretty that
and
is.
close to easy access to 99 as well.
Oh, that's nice. So
Yes.
it is closer to 99. And,
Yeah, it's It's maybe, a half a mile, but it's good enough that you're away from it, but easy, close to, get on
Yeah.
to commute if you need to commute.
Sure. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that property out there. Wow.
Yeah, I was sitting out there with my clients and discussing the house, and it's out there on their little deck there, and it's nice and quiet and serene. And enjoy a cup of coffee in the morning, and and it's a good location.
Now, let me ask you, as a person who's not officially from this area, is the weather any different in Madeira? Or
Sometimes I see maybe a few degrees cooler than Fresno.
That's what I've seen.
Yeah. It's a few degrees cooler sometimes than Fresno.
Then it would be nice to sit in those yards and just look out and
you
feel
get
the breeze.
and so forth,
Yeah.
yes. Like this morning actually was kind of fresh.
Oh, it was beautiful this
with
morning.
the patio door
Yeah.
open and the trees, the breeze from the trees, you had a little bit of, it felt kind of fresh this morning, which is good.
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, for June, we're very happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, gosh, so nice that you came on. Would you like to come back if you have more listings to show
yes,
us?
I would like to share some more listings and, just welcome people to come and visit. Madeira is a nice community. We have a lot to offer to the community. Madeira is centrally located in California. So
It's right off
it's
99.
right
Oh
off
my
99.
goodness.
If you look at the map, we are centrally located, and I make it a point to be aware of my community, what's going on in our community. I go preview our properties ahead of time to make sure if that's suitable for my clients before I start showing them to them. And so, and also, part of our Sector 21, I'm part of the relocation team, so I made it a point to take extra classes to know about relocation and also about VAs and helping veterans and finding homes for veterans as well. So took a couple of classes to make sure I understood those programs and what is out there to offer the veterans.
Now, Lucy,
as well.
you brought up a very good point. Thank you for bringing that up. So that makes you sort of a specialist. I mean, that's good to know. Our veterans deserve that.
Yes, they do. I actually pushed myself more. Was be the reason my daughter bought a house last year, and so it was okay. Who to send it to her for lending, and then the question she had is a different type of loan. But in fact, just earlier I was talking to somebody at one of the local merchants, and she was saying that why is it so hard to get your offer accepted? When a VA loan,
sure.
You have a VA loan. I go, it's not hard to accept. It's your realtor that goes that extra for you and finds the right house that's they're going to take your loan. That's the thing.
That's really good to know. Any of you, the veterans out there, please get a hold of Lucy. And you would also help them in Fresno, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, I will help in Fresno.
Sure.
I know the Central Valley very well, and up north, that we have our office. Our broker has 30 offices up north as well. So we're from Fresno. We have an office in Clovis as well.
Sure.
So so again, like I said, we make ourselves familiar with the area. If I'm like I said, this person. I had one client call me today. She's thinking of selling her house in Sacramento and moving to Madeira. So I know Sacramento, but I don't know it as well as I do Madeira or Fresno. So I'll refer her to one of our agents from our office.
And Century 21 is just nationally known. They're huge, aren't they?
But our broker too has over 30 offices, so we network, so we get to know each
of course,
other.
yeah.
So and that's what we would refer them. So like I'm part of relocation, so I go to these meetings to meet some of the other agents that I know I'm going to be referring clients to.
Good for you.
Yes.
See, and I think that I know if I was going to relocate and I was working with you, I would feel so comfortable by your referral.
Yeah.
That would make me feel so good.
And of course, and a plus, of course, I'm a Hispanic, so I read it.
¿Habla español?
Muy bien español.
It's very good. That's nice. Yeah, that's
so
good.
we try to show pride for our town of Madeira, and I also belong to a women's group called Latinas Unidas, and we do fundraisers and raising funds for scholarships. And last year we were able to give this year, over 8 scholarships to young ladies continuing their education. And so part of our association.
That is wonderful. Giving back to the community.
And giving back to community, and this June 16th we have with Chamber, the Home Expos, our first Home Expo with Chamber, and we'll be giving out a grant to help clients purchase a home, maybe they'll be able to use those funds for down payment or for closing costs. So we enter those programs.
So a family that maybe would be struggling or maybe not able to do something, you guys are helping them do that.
Yes, and then we say for like this house in El Paso. As soon as I list it and I have a client, I look up in our program through CAR, which is California Association of Realtors, to see in that house and in that property was located, what other programs can help the buyer. So then when I send them to the lender, I'll tell them, I'll kind of tell the lender, maybe I'll put a bug in their ear. Can they qualify for this program? Can you see if they could qualify for this other program?
Lucy, nobody else has sat in my chair and told me that they are going the extra mile like that. I mean, I have loved all my guests, don't get me wrong, but I really thank you so much for helping those clients. That is so important. And good for you for going that extra mile and learning how you can help others.
Yes, because sometimes, we might have the income, we may have the paycheck that comes in, but we don't have the money saved for different reasons. And sometimes we might need that extra help.
And sometimes life hits people.
Not only that, well, sometimes maybe you have a couple of $1,000s saved that you can use the program if it helps you and save those $1,000 to paint the house. Or
exactly. Or for the kids or for a vacation or something.
It doesn't matter, even if you're moving from an apartment to a house or vice versa, it costs us to move.
Oh, and stuff always happens.
Yes.
As soon as you go to buy the house, then the car breaks down or something.
Yes,
so we could all use help like that.
And we have all those resources
good for you.
Also to suggest to them different resources.
So if anybody in the military would be relocating, you would be a great agent to talk to because you would be able to help them.
Yes, because I just finished a class that I did a couple of weeks ago through our relocation for that same purpose, or for military who are relocating, because there's a different process they go through. And also their loans have a different guideline. And so making sure they're working with the right lender.
Well, I'll tell you what, when my daughter and son-in-law end up, they're in Washington now, but if they sell their home, which they bought through, with special programs, I'm going to have them call you if they come back.
Yeah, because right now I think some veterans don't know that they can have 2 loans with the VA.
Oh, they can?
They can.
Okay.
If they're an existing home right now has a VA loan, and they can use their other loan. It's not another loan. Their lender will explain to them, but they can buy another home with the same VA.
Oh, now that's interesting, because my daughter a couple years back told me they were allowed to have one, so I will have to tell her to call you.
Yes. And I could refer her to the right lender in her area that can explain more in detail for her, but it is possible for her to have 2 loans.
Thank you, Lucy.
Because she's going to sell that, and wherever she's going to move to is going to be her primary residence, and that's the reason.
Sure.
It has to be the primary residence.
Sure. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Gosh, well, thank you. I know I've definitely learned something. I hope you guys learned something today, too. That was wonderful.
It is always good to learn something.
It's always good to learn something. I love learning. Thank you, Lucy,
Thank you very much again for
Please come back again, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, good.
Bye. Oh.
Thank you very much, and we will be right back.